Welcome to another episode of the Freedom Friday. What's up? This is Russ Snodgrass. Welcome to Freedom Friday. And this is where we talk about financial freedom every single Friday. I know that we're talking to a lot of real estate investors and wholesalers out there, and you can use whatever strategy that you're doing to build a financial freedom if you're smart about it. Um, I have, and I just like to share some of my experiences with that. If you heard of our story 7 months ago, I pretty much promoted and named Brian as the CEO of Simple Wholesaling. And now, at least at this point in my life, anything can happen. Life happens, whatever. But I could say that I can do the things that I want to do and not have to ask many times if I have the money or the time, right? And I have a lot less stress in my life, which is really, really cool. So, financial freedom. We've talked about leverage, the power of leverage, and we've talked about leveraging other people's money. So go check out a couple weeks ago, leveraging other people's money, how to do that, where to do that at. We've talked about using your own money and how you should invest it. That I hate the comments that people say, I never invest my own money. I always use other people's money. I think that's stupid, a load of crap. I think that you should invest your own money. Don't buy crap, but invest it. Turn that dollar into $1.10 or $2 or $3 if you want financial freedom, every dollar that you make. Let's break it down. I'm not talking about you have to have $1 million or $100,000 or $50,000. Every dollar you can build and put your way to financial freedom. The problem people don't have financial freedom is because they buy stupid crap all the time, and they live way above whatever they want to do, and they use instant gratification. It doesn't work, right? So delay the gratification and don't buy crap. So use your own money to invest. We've talked about leveraging other people's time, and that's what I've done, because to have financial freedom, you got to have money and you got to have time. Uh, and the last one I'm going to talk about, this takes the headaches out and the stress, right? And we're talking about the power of leverage, and I'm going to talk about the power of leveraging other people's experience. So there's a lot of people that have already paved the road for you. You do not have to invent a new path, a new road. Everything's already been done under the sun, and you don't have to figure out something new. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Just do what the guys that have already been successful have done and are telling you to do. We have a lot of education out there. We have a lot of resources. This isn't 20 years ago where you got a lot of watch an infomercial and get the Carlton Sheets real estate course at 3 a.m. This isn't like that anymore. There's so much out there, so many resources. We got Google, YouTube, Bigger Pockets, the Simple Wholesaling team that's providing content every single week on the Wholesaling Made Simple Facebook page and our YouTube channel. And there's so much content out there. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Just do what we tell you to do. And if you want financial freedom, do this. Don't reinvent the wheel. Leverage other people's experience. I am a huge component of this. I don't want to learn from my own mistakes and my own experience. That's inevitable. You're going to learn from your own mistakes and your own experience. But if you can minimize those mistakes by leveraging other people's experiences, you're going to be that farther ahead. You can have financial freedom when you're 90, or maybe you can have it at 40 or 50 or 60 or 30. You want it faster, right? So you can enjoy the financial freedom. So how you do this is try to minimizing the mistakes by leveraging other people's experiences. I've done this, and I still do this all the time. Number one, I get around people that are successful. You're going to be the average of the closest 5 people that you hang out with. So look at your friends, look at the people you're hanging with. Are they successful? Or are they broke? And do they not have any time and no financial freedom? Hang out with the people that are successful, right? You can do this in many ways. You can come to our meetup, Hopefully we'll be live again sometime. You can join mastermind groups, which I've done, hanging out with people that are successful. You can, there's a lot of groups out there. There's the new platform, the audio platform called Clubhouse. You can do that. You can hang out with people on this Facebook group. A lot of different ways. Hang out with those people. Hang out with people that you want to be like. I take courses. I educate myself. Right now, I just launched a YouTube channel, and I'm going to be one. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe you guys could help me, right? Like I've bought and been part of buying and selling 3,000 houses, but I don't know how to do a YouTube channel. 13-year-old can do better than me. So I have no idea how to do it. So what am I doing? I'm learning about it. I'm educating myself. I'm watching how to do it. I'm maybe hire a consultant or a coach. I don't know. I haven't done that yet, but I don't know. It's just something that I'm kind of interested in and wanting to do. So I'm educating myself. So if you want to be a great wholesaler, great real estate investor, you got to leverage other people's experience, education, get around those peers. You can pay for it, get some coaching, get a mentor. I've had a business coach for the last 4 or 5 years now, and it's just been life-changing, right? I don't want to have to learn how to fire somebody or hire somebody. I want someone to help me so I can shorten the curve. If you want to shorten the curve to financial freedom, you got to leverage other people's experiences. There's many, many ways that you can do this. Reading books, listening to podcasts. You can do so many different ways today. Now, here is the thing that I want you to learn, though, because I've seen a lot of people learn. They watch, they go to events, they network, but they never really go home and like start to write it down. And how are you going to implement this? Like, how are you really going to execute this? You can only come up with so many ideas. You have to execute them. I'm gonna be one to tell you I'm not the best at that. Probably probably worse than you. So I have all these ideas. They're all on my phone here. I'm jotting them down on my notes, and when I think of an idea, but I have a hard time executing it. So set some time aside to learn, to educate yourself, to be around people, to be around peers, to learn, to read books, listen to podcasts, but set more time. Like, it takes a lot more time to execute something than it does to learn, right? So you got to set down at least like 3-4 times that amount to figure out your plan of how you're going to execute whatever you just learned. And that's how you get yourself to financial freedom. It's about leveraging other people's experiences, learning, educating yourself, and then executing it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this month. We got some amazing content coming out for you guys. Make sure you check out the Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays. We got Thursdays. We got episodes every single day of the week coming out at you guys. Love hanging out with you guys, talking about financial freedom. This is where I want you guys to get to. It's an amazing thing. It's an amazing feeling to say, hey, I can go on this vacation, and I'm not talking about the $1 million vacation either. I can go out and I'm not thinking about what do I have to do. You have the freedom. It just gives you options. And why people ask me, why do you still do this? It's because I just love doing it. I love creating. And that's ultimately why I do it. I just love creating. I need to create. It's an outlet for me. Some people fish, some people hunt, some people go kayaking. But I have some outlets, and exercise and creating is definitely an outlet for me. So thank you guys so much. I'll see you next week on Freedom Friday.